Hi everyone, welcome to another lesson with Eben. Today I'm talking about usage and tautology. And then when we talk about usage and tautology, and we talk about usage, we're talking about how words are correctly used, okay? And I want to dedicate this video to a good friend of mine, Akwesi Deborah. He works with multimedia in Shra FM in Kumasi. Deborah has been sharing my videos on their platform, and it is helping a lot. So he's been helping me get my videos go viral, and he tells me he likes what I do and he wants to support it. So Deborah, thank you so much for all that you've done for me and for the people who get to watch my videos because you shared it. Okay, so thank you. So we're going today straight to our lesson. We're talking about usage and tautology. Okay, very often we misuse words or combination of words. I'm going to talk about two of such instances. Number one, have you ever heard someone say, so therefore? Ever? Okay, so therefore. Now, there is also the tautology that is like should in case. Okay, should in case. So we have a tautology or redundancy where we have two words saying the same things. When you use two words to say one idea, when in fact each of those words independently could have conveyed that idea, then we say you will be in tautological. Okay, and so don't say so therefore. How then do we say it? Now, so is a conjunction, but it belongs to a different class of conjunction, a different category of conjunction. So is therefore. Therefore also belongs to a different class of conjunction. Therefore is a conjunctive adverb. They're all used to connect, they're both used to connect independent clauses. But if you use therefore, you're going to use a semicolon before it and a comma after it, okay? And if you use so, you're going to, that is a coordinating conjunction, and so you only need a comma before so in a sentence to connect, in a compound sentence, to connect two independent clauses, if you like. Okay, so don't say so therefore. How then do you say it? The job, the thing that so does is the same thing that therefore also does. Okay? And so, for example, my mother was not home, so I couldn't go to school. My mother was not home, so I couldn't go to school. My mother was not home, so I couldn't go to school. Right? So here tells me the reason. Conjunctions tell us an effect. I say they give us a relationship, some sort of reason. Right. So what is the effect of the so here? It is giving us reason why I couldn't come to school. The reason what prevented me from coming to school. And therefore does the same thing. It has the same effect. Now, my mother was not home, so therefore I couldn't come to school. My mother was not home, therefore I couldn't come to school. Okay? So you see clearly that these two words are used interchangeably to do the same things, and that's why you're not supposed to blend the two. Okay, let's come to so should in case. Should in case. It's not also a good thing to use. Now, you either use should or you use in case. Okay, now should Eben come home, give him my food. If Eben comes home, give him my food. Okay, if Eben comes, but should Eben come home, give him my food. Okay? If Eben come home, give him my food. Or should Eben. Okay? So the difference here is clear. When I use in case and I use a singular verb, which is in the third person, then I have to use a verb that ends in S if it's in the present. Okay? Now, in case Eben comes. Okay? In case Eben comes. But should Eben come and not comes? Let me change the subject to a plural subject or noun. In case they come. Oh, sorry, that's a pronoun. So in case they come. Should they come? So when the subject is plural, the verb forms are the same when it comes to in case and should. But when it is singular and it's third person, then you have to be careful when you use it in case, because it's going to have to end in an S. Okay? And in case he goes, in case he goes, in case I go, in case we go, In case they go, in case you go. But in case she, he, or it goes. Okay? In case Amma goes. Should Amma go? So that's it for you. Use either one of them and not both of them. Then another one I said to you, but let me do a last one. I've never been there before. I've never been there than before. If you took out before, you would be saying the same thing. I've never been there. So what is before doing? Does it add anything to it? It doesn't. You see? Before connotes that at the time you've been to the place, right? So when you say I've never been there, you don't need to add before. Okay, so work on these things appropriately, replay the video and practice, keep practicing. Practice will make you perfect. Okay, so until I'll meet you again, please. My contacts are over there. If you want to support what I do, I need quality cameras, I need things that will need to push me. So you can, if you love what I do, you just want to support me and encourage me, just stay in touch. That's my phone number. It's also my WhatsApp number. You can talk and you can see how best you can support what I do. We don't want to charge for these things. We want the things to go viral for people to learn freely. And so you have to be the person who would have to support our cause. Thank you so much.